of the Philadelphia practice facility. And of course, this is something that they do. But let's be clear, for most people,
if you didn't know, that's what it was.
So that's what they do. So real quick, I guess backstory. Of course, people originally, when the videos and the pictures started floating around social media, everybody was dragging the 76ers to hell. And I even seen Matt Barnes, you're a pussy, because you should have stood, whatever you said, you should have stood on it. He deleted it because I guess probably people reached out to him and was like, dog, you out of pocket, because this is how they do all their statues. Because I'm sure everybody original reaction when you seen it, you just like, nah, what y'all doing? You disrespecting Allen Iverson.
You thinking of the Rocky statue. That's what you thinking of.
I'm still, listen to home Marcus, let's be clear. I don't care what you originally do. I'm still thinking of the Rocky statue. I'm still know for a fact, and that's why all you Kobe Bryant dick suckers and lovers, and I mean this with all due respect, remember who won the Rookie of the Year that year. So I'm thinking about this Kobe Bryant statue, because if that draft class is 1996, I'm sure wherever Kevin Garnett, if he ever get a statue, they ain't gonna give him no pint-sized junk like that. So my thing of it is, for Allen Iverson, the answer. Allen Iverson, there's no way in hell he's supposed to be, listen to what I'm saying, and I don't mean this in no disrespect to Dr. J, because I understand, nigga, I grew up in a day and age when you had to watch VHS tapes on basketball to learn how to play basketball, and Dr. J was one of them niggas until probably 1996. Like, even in 1996, they were still showing Dr. J highlight clips. So I understand who Dr. J is and what Dr. J was, but I don't care. I mean this respectfully. Dr. J ain't Allen Iverson, dog. I'm sorry. Allen Iverson to the rest of the world means more than every other nigga in front of that Philadelphia facility that got a statue. I don't care what you talking about. More than Charles Barkley, more than Dr. J, and all them other random people. Oh, and of course, my older cousin said, you can't forget about Moses Malone. So no disrespect to Moses Malone, Dr. J, or Charles Barkley, but all the rest of them miscellaneous niggas, and including them, ain't Allen Iverson to Sixers. Because when most people, if you do not live in Philadelphia and you are not a diehard 76ers fan, when you think of the 76ers, you think of Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson went and played for 5 more other teams, and nobody cared about none of them. You may only remember Denver because Melo was on that team, but most people don't remember none of them other teams he played for outside of Allen Iverson. Outside of Philadelphia. Allen Iverson caught a body. He put Michael Jordan on skates in a Philadelphia 76ers jersey. That statue in front of Philadelphia is no way in hell a fictional character got a bigger statue than Allen, the answer, Iverson, dog. What the hell are we talking about? Rocky is not a real fucking person, dog. He's a movie, dog. This nigga got a bigger statue than Allen Iverson is nuts. People even go to Philly to run up at that goddamn statue. There's no, come on, dog. What are we talking about? Like, we got to be serious at some point. Like, come on, dog. I'm not even gonna hold you.
That's why I said that outsider looking in it is, as you would say, casual, don't know nobody, never been to Philly. When you look at that first, what's name, you like, what the fuck is that? You're absolutely right. But then when you see the rest of how it is,
but I know the backstory, and I'm still, what the F is that? This is Iverson, dog. This ain't the rest of them, dog. Marcus, okay, no, I'm gonna tell you why. Because like when we look at the jerseys and you look at however many who's the top 10 selling jerseys or this, that, and the third, guess what? I'm 100% positive. If you can still buy Allen Iverson jerseys, I'm gonna go out on the limb and sit here and say more people in Philadelphia got more Allen Iverson jerseys than they got any nigga from Joel Embiid to Iguodala, Barkley. So what are we talking about? So you can't treat me the same way as you treat the rest of these niggas, because I'm not the same.
No. I hear your argument. 2K gave him a bigger statue in the damn game. I hear your argument.
Nigga, matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you how 2K did it. Nigga, when I went to my because every day, like days I know I'm not gonna run every day, I just delete the Nike app off my phone, and then I just re-upload it every time I feel like I'm about to go outside for a run. So when I was uploading the Nike app today, I seen the 2K joke, and guess what they did? Because sometimes when I'm talking about great marketing, you know what's the hot topic right now? Allen Iverson. So guess what cover they had for the 2024 jump that they were showing? The Allen Iverson version. I guess on your phone, it's the Allen Iverson version. I'm like, dog, shout out to 2K for being smart, because they understand. Oh, come on, this is Iverson, dog. What are we talking about? Like, he's not the no. They had like names like Bill Cullenton. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't care who that is. Dog, this is Allen Iverson. What are we talking about, dog? Sometimes you just got to be serious. I understand what everybody else get, but dog, if I'm the 76ers, and especially even if you want to keep Joel Embiid, because if I'm Embiid, dog, I don't want to sit here in my statue. One, y'all ain't gonna never go nowhere, because this nigga, and it's a young lady I follow, and she on Twitter. I know she from Philly, and she like a huge, like her and Jill Scott are like, I mean not Jill Scott, Jasmine Sullivan are like best friends, and so like she like super popular from Philly. She got a podcast or whatever case may be, but I just know she from Philly, so I always like certain times I catch her like under. It's like it'd be rare when it'd be like you catch pretty women like under like Bleacher Report. So you recognize or remember, besides from where I know her from, when I see her on these blogs, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, I might troll her. And I sit here and said, I'm like, dog, you don't think that the Sixers should trade Embiid? And the reason I'm to the average, not even to the average, any fan, if you watch basketball, that probably sounds crazy. But if we being honest, though, Joel Embiid get injured every season. What am I really going to keep him there for? Every season, we was talking yesterday, and I said the best example to use for Joel Embiid is like going to the strip club and getting blue balls. You literally go get a bunch of lap dances. Now you brick hard and you got to get, dog, you don't get no type of cheeks. You don't want to sit here and pay to get finished off. No diddy. Dog, that's what Joel Embiid is. Every regular season, he's going to look like the greatest center of all times. And then guess what he'll end up doing? Before the season is over, he's going to get hurt. And then in the playoff time, he's going to get hurt again. Because guess what he's going to do? He's going to get hurt during the regular season. He's going to force himself to come back to play during the playoffs. And he's going to get hurt again. Because he came back, I think, like 2 weeks ago. Through that 2 week span, I think maybe they played 4 games. Then he got injured in 2 of them. What am I going to keep him for? Because if I know if his ceiling is out, he'll give me a flash in the pan. He's going to give me blue balls on the regular season. And then the playoffs, he's going to tap out. What the fuck am I keeping him for?
And he probably older than what he really is.
So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not a Sixers fan, but I just feel like for the black culture, Allen Iverson,
I know, and I hear what you say when you say about the whole Embiid, but I feel like he the reason why we traded everybody else away. So now if I sit here and trade, like, the process is fucking over.
It is, but that's what I'm saying. If you know that the process is over and you know for a fact the Maxey thing is cool. Like you see, whatever little pieces you got around him, they kind of work. You're an 8th seed now, but still, you still made the playoffs. So my only thing of it is, at least if you can see, if I can get rid of Embiid and I can get something respectable back for him.
I don't think you get them respectable back from him because he stay hurt.
Yeah, but some teams,
make that move.
Some teams be so thirsty that they will make that trade.
But you ain't gonna get the talent back.
You might.
Nah. I can't see nobody right now giving up a bunch for him. A decline. I mean, not gonna say declining, but an older player who stay hurt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I would do this if I was the Sixers, but you don't think that the Knicks would try to offer Julius Randle?
What's the difference? The same type of player. Stay hurt. Don't show up. Julius Randle been hurt. Last year he was hurt. This year.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I'm trying to think what team would, if I'm any of the teams, can't see
nobody else can make that move.
I wouldn't. Like, and the hurt thing, like, of course, before the season started, everybody was saying if I was the Lakers, I would try to get rid of Anthony Davis and get Embiid. But now, hell no, this is the most games he played since he been a Laker. Ain't no way in hell
most games he played his whole career.
Oh, see, I ain't know that. I thought it was just as the Lakers. Yeah, so I wouldn't do it. Ain't no way in hell I would do it. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a little bit of sports mixed in a little bit. Because we've been talking about Tyler the Creator. Let me play this clip.